And now to induct, as Michael Cole said, the greatest diva ever into the WWE Hall of Fame, please welcome Stephanie McMahon.
When Trish Stratus asked me to induct her into the WWE Hall of Fame, I was honored and overwhelmed. I mean, what can you say about the woman who in just 1 year's time practically ripped my entire family apart? I mean, this woman not only put herself in some compromising positions with my husband, but she had an actual affair with my father, kissing him on live television in front of my poor comatose mother. I mean, she tried to take over my position as the most dominant female in the WWE and basically made my life a living hell. So after that, I just have one thing to say to you, Trish Stratus. Thank you. Thank you for those memories. Those were some of the best times I have ever had on WWE television. From our pay-per-view at No Way Out in 2001, to you shoving my face in poop, to some particularly stiff slap battles, you always made work so much fun. And the great thing about Trish is not only did those she was working with have fun with her, but the audience had fun with her as well. Because Trish has this undeniable charisma, this ability to connect to people, to bring them in, and make them feel whatever way she wants them to feel. She can make you feel angry, she can make you feel sorry for her, and fall in love with her all at the same time. And with all of these amazing skills, Trish helped reshape and redefine the women's division, including main eventing Monday Night Raw in 2004 with another amazing WWE diva, Lita. Make no mistake about it, Trish Stratus lives her life on her terms, including her post-WWE career, hosting award shows, starring in television series, and launching her own successful yoga studio and product line, Stratosphere. Who would have thought that a girl who was studying to become a doctor would have become one of the most successful divas in WWE history? Trish Stratus is a record-setting 7-time women's champion, the first ever Diva of the Decade, the first diva to compete in 5 WrestleMania matches, and according to Trish, she might not be done yet. She is a successful businesswoman, an entrepreneur, and a role model for women everywhere to follow their hearts and fight for their dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and overwhelmed to cement the legacy of my friend, a woman who I love and respect, the youngest inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame, Trish Stratus.
Thank you. Oh, Steph, thank you so much. Thankfully, as real as the slaps were, because they were real, so was our friendship. And from wrestler, we were both really green wrestlers back in that day, that match she referred to businesswoman, to mother, she is one of the most inspiring women I know. Especially as a businesswoman, as a successful businesswoman in a male-dominated world, it's absolutely empowering. And to see her transition into motherhood is probably one of the most admirable things I've ever seen. I think one of the toughest challenge as a woman is to balance home life and work life, and she has done that beautifully. I have so much respect for her, and she's an absolutely incredible honor, and I'm so grateful that she did the honors for me tonight. Thank you, Stephanie. Wow, I can't believe I'm here. And actually, I mean, like, literally here, like at Madison Square Garden, because last time I was here, I was taking my final bow for my final Raw match right in the middle of this building. And this time, here we are again, but I got some bling. You know, the whole Hall of Fame evening, and there's so much pressure. You gotta think about the dress and the shoes, the hair, it's gotta be all just right. And the speech is obviously a huge part of it. And I was a little worried because, to be honest, guys, my career was shaped by so many people. So many people had an influence on my career. And so I have something, it might be a little cheesy, but it's kind of what I do. So if you could, where's Warren? Is Warren here? Yes, I have a little. Just give me a second. Where's that? Thank you. Okay, so this is just a little something that I just jotted down a few notes. If you don't. So, in case you don't hear your name called tonight, please refer to the list below. I want to start off by thanking the most important people in my career. I knew this would be a distraction. I want to thank the most important people in my career. And I'm talking about you guys. I gotta tell you, I feel like we had like a special bond and a special connection because you guys literally watched me grow up in front of you. I came as a 24-year-old gal into a lady, and you watched me evolve into the performer, into the wrestler that I eventually became. You sat through some pretty ugly stratisfactions in the beginning. You looked away when I was involved, and I believe the internet called it the worst match in wrestling history ever. JBL, you were there. You remember. Where's JBL? Yeah. Not that it had anything to do with us, huh? You know what I'm saying? I just want you guys to know that every time I stepped out into the ring, I wanted to prove myself to you guys, to prove that I deserve to be here. And I wanted to give you guys, you gave me so much, and I want to make sure that I gave you guys everything equally back. You drove me to be my best, and at the end of the day, I hope you were satisfied. So I thank you guys for accepting me and supporting me along the way, and it's something I said on my final night right here, and it was, thank you for coming on this amazing ride. There are three men that really opened the door for me into the wrestling business. The first one I'd like to thank is the former president of WWE Canada, Carl DeMarco. He was the first person to really sit me down and let me know what was in store for me should I enter this business. And he was telling me about the sacrifices, the injuries, being away from my friends, my family, my home. And what it did, though, is it gave me a chance to decide, yeah, I want to do this. and I'm willing to sacrifice all of that to be in this business. And I have to say, once I entered the WWE, Carl and I, we did some amazing things together to bring the WWE to a mainstream audience. We did travel shows, and I hosted Canada's Walk of Fame. I was on the cover of Canada's leading magazine, which is a fashion magazine. What's a wrestler doing on a fashion magazine? So I think together, we opened up a lot of eyes to our wonderful world of sports entertainment. So I want to say to Carl, thank you for always thinking outside the box, and thank you for always thinking big. Hunter, I know you're joking. I know you're looking at me right now, and you know there's something we talk about. We have an inside joke, me, Trips, and Carl's just inside joke, sorry. I know. Massive. But seriously, Carl, thank you for everything, and thank you for remaining a true friend all along the way and today as well. The next man is actually, I'm so pleased to say he's here tonight, and it's my trainer, Ron Hutchison. This man is behind the careers, so many great careers, and I could sit here and name them all and go for the cheap pop, but I'm not going to do that. But if I was, I would say Edge. Yep. Christian. The beautiful Beth Phoenix. And the great Gail Kim. And that's just to name a few. So he was actually one of the first people to call me to congratulate me. He was like a proud papa. And I'll forever be thankful to Ron and the boys at Sully's Gym, AKA the Squared Circle, for giving me a foundation of which I was able to build my career on. So I want to thank you for letting me be one of the boys. The next person I'd like to thank is good old JR. In 1999, I, fangirl over here, got picked up in a big limousine, and there was a guy holding a sign with the logo and my name, and I was like, can I keep that? And I was taken to the WWE Towers in Stamford, Connecticut, and I'm walking in this building, and it's amazing. I mean, there's memorabilia, and there's posters and action figures. There's a superstar working out in the gym over there. The coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, but I was trying to remain cool, be professional for my meeting with JR. So JR and I, we had a nice, long conversation, and finally at the end, I had to blurt out and say, this is like the coolest thing ever. Your office, like there's so many things in here, or just can I, have a look. So I looked at all the cool things in his office, and then he said to me, well, before I left, he goes, well, here's a little souvenir. And I actually have it here tonight, excuse me. Woo! JR gave me his pen. And if you want to get a close-up, let me just get the F out, because we don't want the pandas to be pissed off. This is the pen. I still have it, and I actually signed my contract with this. So thank you, JR, for seeing something in me that day and for remaining one of my biggest supporters my entire career and being a wonderful, wonderful friend. Thank you. This man had probably the most influence on shaping my career. And of course, I'm talking about my dear friend and my mentor, Fit Finlay. He's the one who looked into my eyes and he saw a fighter. And when I told him, I don't really want to fight like a girl, and he said, because we're not going to, don't worry. And we had an amazing opportunity in 2001 when the WWE decided to bring back the women's division. We had a chance to build something special from the ground up, and we set out to change the way women's wrestling was perceived and really redefine the role of females in professional wrestling. And in my humble opinion, I'd like to say that we did that. And our era is known as the Golden Era. So I want to say thank you, Fit, for challenging me, for forcing me to raise the bar every time I stepped into the ring, and for helping me kick down the preconceived notions of what a female, or should I say a fitness model, can do in the ring. I have to say, it's because of you that I love to fight. When you get the nod from the WWE Hall of Fame, it's of course a look back, a reflection on your career, on your body of work. And my body of work is sexy. No, I'm totally kidding, I'm not. No, my body of work is actually, it's our body of work. It's a composite of moments and matches and partnerships and opponents. And when I speak about the Golden Era, I'm talking, of course, about a group of women, strong, powerful, athletic women who could kick ass in the ring. And I'm talking about Ivory, Jacqueline, Molly Holly, Jazz, Victoria, Mickie James, and of course, my bestie, Amy, aka Lita.
Nope.
Whether I was kicking your ass, or you were kicking my ass, or we're kicking someone else's ass, can I say ass? Or no, sorry, oops, delete. You can cut that. Whatever, Trish and Lita, when we got into the ring, it was something special. And I'm absolutely honored that we got the chance to share so many special moments together. And I thank you for your friendship. You're my dear friend to this day, and I love you so much. Thank you. And to my girls, I just want to say thank you to all of you. I am blessed that I had the opportunity to work with each and every one of you, and I learned something from all of you. I'm thankful we had a chance to build something special together. And to the McMahon family, I want to say thank you for welcoming me into the McMahon family, and at times your actual family as well. People often ask, Linda's waving her hand at me. People often ask me, how did you improve so quickly? And I said, well, like, how could I not? I was working alongside the McMahons. I mean, talk about pressure. It forced me to bring my A game every single week. And to be able to watch their minds work and how they took the time to listen to each superstar about their ideas and what they wanted to do. I mean, you could go to Vince and say, listen, I have this idea, this is what I'm thinking, and he would give you his undivided attention. I have no idea if he was listening, but it really seemed like he was giving me his undivided attention. Focus up here. I learned so much from that family. You guys, I learned so much as a performer. And it's something that once I retired, I realized I learned so much as a business person. It's something that I've taken into my everyday practices with my business today. I mean, Vince, I fire people all the time, so thanks. Thank you so much for all of this and for this. Thank you. And of course, that brings me to my own family. It is like my big fat Greek ceremony up in this place because I brought 25 Greeks from Toronto with me. I missed a lot of birthdays, a lot of births, a lot of graduations, a lot of weddings, a lot of bar mitzvahs. No, not really bar mitzvahs. I'm not Jewish. But I just want to thank you guys for all the support you guys gave me over the years, and just understanding that this was what I was truly passionate about. This is what made me happy, and it's what drove me to be my best. So thank you for putting up with my schedule for all those years. And I mean, let's be honest, we're Greek, right? So there's going to be a lot of weddings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ευχαριστώ. It's Greek, and thank you. It's just a little. I also want to take a moment to thank my mom. Some of you may not know that one of the main reasons I retired in 2006 was because my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And I knew that the schedule we endured, I would not be able to be by her side during the chemotherapy. I know that you guys know me as a champion, but my mom is the true fighting champion. I love you. And I'm happy to say Mom is cancer-free today. And last, but certainly not least, babe, I said I wouldn't do this, and I said I would make a big deal out of you and get the cameras pointing on you and make you part of my grand finale, but babe, I have to because I love you. Ron, thank you. The guys are booing you. I would have never been standing here today. I would have never gotten through all those years without your love and your support. And you guys, don't get me mad now. Don't piss me off. For those of you that don't know, Ron and I are actually high school sweethearts, so we've been together. Instant heel. Babe, I got an idea. We'll talk to Vince about it later. We've been together a long time, obviously, but we've actually been wrestling. Hey! But we've actually been wrestling fans longer, the two of us. And Ron, he just got it, and he was able to help me navigate. Didn't expect that. Let's turn our frowns upside down, shall we, for just a minute? I'll be quick. Just let me say a couple more words to him. Babe, you helped me navigate through this crazy WWE life, and it's the only way I could have done it. And you kept me grounded by keeping it real. I'm so thrilled that my WWE career is a chapter in our life that we got to explore together, and I look forward to many more chapters, and I love you. You guys are mean. It's really nice. Now, this brings me to the end here, and I thought, since I have your guys' attention, I just thought I would tell you guys that in September, I will be delivering a little Stratisfaction. That's my baby got more chance than I ever got. That's crazy. That was like my Santa Claus ending. So I don't think you get no bigger than that. I just want to say thank you guys for all your support. I love you all, and thank you for everything.